Welcome back to class. In last topic we were discussing about sublimation. It is for change of state of matter. What is sublimation? When solid directly converts into gas or gas directly converts into solid without converting into liquid state. And these are the examples we have taken: ammonium chloride, camphor, naphthalene balls, anthracene and dry ice. These all are the substances which directly converts from solid to gas or gas to solid. There are many more examples. We are taking common ones. Now, in here camphor is kapoor, naphthalene balls used in wash basins etc. or putting in clothes. Anthracene is white colored chemical looking like salt. Ammonium chloride is also white colored chemical looking like salt, solid. Dry ice. Here dry ice is important. What is dry ice? There are two types of ice, dry ice and wet ice. Wet ice means this is the ice which creates wetness at the place where we kept it. For example, we are taking ice cubes from freezer. When we keep them outside, they starts to melt and wet the space or place where we put it. So this is wet ice. So now what is dry ice? Dry ice is solid carbon dioxide. When carbon dioxide gas is converted into solid, then it is known as solid carbon dioxide. You have seen it, but you don't know the term that this is dry ice. Many times you have seen that from shops you are taking chocolates, ice creams, etc. all the things kept in freezer. When we put something in freezer, light goes, then in a refrigerator freezer, what happens? Ice converts into water and it starts to leak out. But in this type of freezer that shopkeeper have, there is no water on such things. Why it is so? Because there is not wet ice but there is dry ice. When carbon dioxide gas is compressed at minus 78 degrees Celsius. That means we have to reduce the temperature. How we can reduce it? By increasing pressure and by decreasing its temperature. These carbon dioxide gas molecules are compressed in a container to convert it directly into solid. Then it is converted into solid carbon dioxide or a dry ice. This is the dry ice. In movies you see ice on a place. If ice is used on movie set, then what happen? There will be water after some time, but it is dry. How it happen? This is due to dry ice. So dry ice is used on many places for shooting, for creating fog on stage. On stage you have seen there is smoke coming out. It is to produce some attractive effect in dance performance, in singing performance, in skit etc. That all are due to this dry ice. We can put a dry ice anywhere because when this dry ice gets temperature, it directly converts into gas and there is no water, there is no wetness. So this dry ice is important and everyone should know what is dry ice. It is just a solid carbon dioxide. Okay. Now I will show you the process how it happens by a diagram, and in lab we will perform this activity also. So what we have to do? This is a funnel. Normally we take to filter anything. This is china dish. This is white colored dish. It is used to heat the substances at high temperature. This is known as wire gauze. It is mesh, same as used in windows. This is tripod stand. Tripod means three, pod means foot, 3 foot. It is tripod stand, and this one burner, or you can take any lamp also. So what will we do? We will take tripod stand, then put wire gauze on it. On this wire gauze, put china dish and inverted funnel on this china dish. What we have to do? We have to take here the sample we want to heat. So, I am taking here the sample ammonium chloride. Its formula is NH4Cl, ammonium chloride, and sodium chloride. Sodium chloride is NaCl, sodium chloride. These two substances are similar. White color, crystalline structures looking like salt. I am taking here the sample, both are mixed here. Put this sample in china dish. Now put inverted funnel on it, and we have to put some cotton here so that vapors can't come out. So here cotton is there. This is funnel, china dish, and in this we have taken this sample, ammonium chloride and sodium chloride. Now we have to heat it. When we heat this, vapors or fumes starts to come out. You can see it in the form of smoke here. It will come and starts to deposit on the walls of this funnel. Why it happen? When we are heating this, here is high temperature, because it is regularly getting heat from the burner, but at this place temperature is little bit low because heat is transferred to the surrounding. Now what happened? Due to less heat, these vapors converts into solid form. After some time, what will we see? There is some solid is here, and what is this? The solid which deposits on the funnel is ammonium chloride, and the solid which remains in china dish is sodium chloride. It happens because sodium chloride do not sublimate, but ammonium chloride particles sublimate. So by sublimation we can separate these two substances. To do this, you should know which substances undergo sublimation and which do not. From here definition comes: process in which solid directly converts into into gas, and gas into solid, without converting into liquid. During this conversion there is no liquid state, so it is sublimation. After sublimation, what we have to do? You have to answer some questions. Now all the change of state of matter processes we have done, and we can see this in a flow chart. Solid converts into liquid, liquid converts into gas. What is this process? I am naming here A and B here. Gas into liquid C, liquid into solid D. Solid can also convert into gas. It is E. Gas can also convert into solid. It is F. So what are these processes? Process A, solid converts into liquid. Fusion or melting. Liquid converts into gas. Boiling or vaporization. Gas converts into liquid. Condensation or liquefaction. Liquid converts into solid. Freezing or solidification. Solid converts into gas directly. Sublimation. Gas converts into solid directly. Sublimation. So if you are asked to make a flow chart to show change of state of matter, then you have to make a flow chart like this, or you can do like this: solid into liquid, liquid into gas, gas into solid, solid into gas, gas into liquid, or liquid into solid. And you can name them also here. Okay, so our this topic complete. Now I will take one graph here to show you how with change in temperature, state change. This is temperature change. Temperature is increasing here. Here we are giving heat. So this is graph. P, Q, R, S, T. Their process will take place A, B, C, D. This temperature, I am taking this for ice or water or steam. Simply we can say for water. This is 0 degrees Celsius. This is 100 degrees Celsius. Temperature below this is below 0 degrees Celsius. This is from 0 to 100 and it is more than 100 degrees Celsius. So, what will be the state of matter or state of water at P? At P, that means below 0 degrees Celsius. It will be ice or solid. At point A is ice. Now heat is increasing but temperature remains constant. Now what will happen here? Here is latent heat of fusion will taken by the substance and fusion process or melting process will occur at Q. At B, it will be water at 0 degrees Celsius. Now, from B, temperature is increasing, heat is also increasing. it starts to increase its temperature, and at point C it will be liquid at 100 degrees Celsius. Here again it taking latent heat, and it will be steam at point D, and above it is also steam. So here boiling process will occur, and this is the graph. P is ice, R is liquid water, T is steam form of water. So this way you can see it in flow chart.